Okay, we have a nice outdoor porch light, but wire is kind of short here, so we're gonna take our globe off of this here. It's either a Robertson one or a Phillips. It's a Phillips, so we'll take our screws out here. So we'll take our lens off. So there's our inside, and we'll bring our black wire, which is kind of short. Let's take our back plate off here. So there's a circuit board in here. Our black wire comes up and it's soldered into that circuit board. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a heat shrink, solder and heat shrink repair with this. So we will take we'll strip our wire with our strippers here. And this is the wire we'll splice into this here. Strip it. We'll get our strands and we'll wrap them together like this. Now I'll bring the camera down close so you can see the soldering. So we're going to use solder for electrical, and flux that's approved for electrical. It cannot be acid, it's got to be rosin. So we have our strands twisted together, so I'm going to take and get some flux on our conductors here. So we'll get some solder on our iron here. Careful not to burn our wires here. We'll get on the top and we'll go underneath here. And we can add some solder to this here. Let that cool. Tin our iron since we're done. Let that cool a little bit there. This is our heat shrink here, so we're going to put some heat shrink over our soldered splice. So we can take our cutters here, we'll cut a piece of heat shrink. And we'll slide it up over our splice here. Get over top of our splice like that. And this is our heat shrink gun. We just bought it at a garage sale for $5. And we're going to see how it works. And our switch is back here to turn it on. So we'll just take it up to our heat sink like this. See how it's shrinking it down really nice? Now we'll go up to a bigger size just to cover it all, so we'll get it a little bit longer than our other splice there. Go over both ends there. Rotate it around, make sure you get the whole thing shrunk. The reason that wire had to be cut and spliced is because when somebody hooked it up, they pinched the wire between the box and the fixture and it shorted it out. So now we can put our fixture back together. So it goes in like this. And there's the portion of wires are coming out in the right place here. This So I gotta make sure our wires are coming through the right place here so they don't get pinched. Okay, they're in the right place, so now we can take and put our 2 screws in the back here to hold the back on. Now we'll put our ground wire in and make sure we put our little lock washer over it. Get our tail that's going to hook up to the wiring. Make sure it's snug. Now we'll just turn it back over and we'll put our cover back on it here. Make sure nothing's pinched. And we'll just set our reflector back down on here. This is our lens with our 2 screws in it. Here we go. Now we can just screw our probe back in here. We know this light works, so now we can put it back in the warehouse so when we need it, we have it.